Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, August 13, and we are talking about the attributes. People call them names, but I call them attributes because, if you saw last week's, Jehovah is God's name. Everything that gets added on behind it is the attribute of who God can be. He can be anything. He's not limited by our sciences, or Anthony Fauci, we'll put it that way. He's not limited by any of that stuff. So our third attribute that we're covering is Jehovah Rapha. Jehovah being God the Father, Rapha meaning healing in Hebrew. There's actually an angel, an archangel, who was just below Gabriel and Michael, actually pretty close to being even, whose name is Rapha, and he is called the healing angel, even though he only brings the healing from God in the Old Testament. But he's also mentioned in the book of Enoch, and he's mentioned several times in the Old Testament. His name means healer. Exodus 15, verse 26, he said, this is he being God, if you diligently listen to the voice of Adonai himself, Adonai means master, another attribute. He is the one who disciplines us. He's the one who teaches us. Adonai, your God, do what is right in his eyes. Pay attention to his mitzvah, which is regulations, laws, teachings, the best definition for Torah is teaching, not law. But we have come to be recognizable as law, and it really means teaching, so the teachings of Moses. And keep all of his decrees. I will put none of the diseases on you which I have put on the Egyptians. This goes all the way back to Moses. And he's saying, look, if you diligently seek me and listen to me, we've been talking about this for a long time about if you seek him, you will find him. And if that happens, what's the promise? The diseases can't touch you. You're benign. You can't be harmed. They cannot attack. Why? Because I am Adonai who heals you. Satan has no power over Adonai, over Jehovah. That's why I want you to know what these attributes mean, because it means more than just saying, well, this isn't one of the names of. I know so many people say, I get so confused on the names of God. And I said, you shouldn't, there's only one. Let me teach you the attributes. As a friend of mine is one of the managers at a speedway, and he said that very thing to me last week. I said, will you forget about the names of God? He's only got one, Jehovah. He says, well, why do we call him Jehovah? I said, because we're stupid Gentiles. I said, there is no J in Hebrew, in the Hebrew alphabet. It's Jehovah. We just translated it as J. That's why Jesus' name isn't Jesus. That's a Latin name. Jehovah Rapha, healer. Jeremiah 30, verse 17. For I will restore health to you and will heal you of all your wounds. It is a declaration of Adonai, our master, the one who teaches us. For they called you an outcast. Again, he's saying, if you listen to me, I will heal your wounds, I will heal all your diseases, and I will be your master, your Adonai. It's not that hard, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Share these with your friends. StreetlightGR.com, Facebook, YouTube at Streetlight Bible Study 4006. And remember to be a blessing and to always be blessed yourself. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in another week. Don't forget to tune in to our Monday night broadcast too on first and third Mondays at 6 p.m. Have a good evening.